So Pete Davidson is finally defending himself, and honestly, he's destroying Kanye West over text message. We need to jump right into it, so we've got the screenshots right here. Thank you, Pop Base. And let's go ahead and read what's gone down, because if you did not see my video from earlier, Kanye West has gone on an Instagram rant this morning, and it's all about North's TikTok, but now I think it's about a little bit more than just North. I think it's also about Pete, because Pete texted Kanye and said, "Yo, it's Skeet. Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. It don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing, and you are so effing lucky that she's your kid's mom." A little aggressive right there. "I've decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the F up." Kanye said, "Oh, you using profanity. Where are you right now?" And then this is when I'm like, I am freaking out. Okay, so the profanity is interesting. I think it's interesting. That's what Kanye took away from that. Obviously, he has no respect for Pete and Kim's relationship. And he said, "In bed with your wife," and then sent this picture right over here, guys. Like, this can't be real life. Is this real life right now? And well, we don't see Kimberly in it. But what is going on here? He said, Kanye said, "Happy to see you're out of the hospital and rehab," which Kanye is trying to come for him, and he obviously is hurt that like this man's is in bed with his ex-wife. Pete then writes back, "Same here. It's wonders what those places do when you go get help. You should try it," which I like when people own their stuff. Like he's owning that he has been to the hospital. He's been to rehab. Own it. He said, "I'm in LA for the day. If you want to stop being a little internet bitch boy and talk," which let's see what Kanye. Okay, well, then Pete continued to write, "You don't scare me, bro. Your actions are so P-word and embarrassing. It's so sad to watch you ruin your legacy on the daily," which that's a huge just claim. Like, you're ruining your legacy. Like, Kanye West has been a popular rapper for a long time, and he does have a legacy, and it's like, is it ruined? What do you guys think? Because I don't know. The last like 5 years have been rough for Kanye, but I feel like he's still like, people still, whatever. Maybe his legacy has been ruined because people do think he's like, that he needs help. He wrote back to Pete, "You're more than welcome to come to Sunday service." If you guys didn't know, Kanye has a Sunday service where he has a choir. I don't know, like I've said this in a past video, I'm going to say it again. I don't know if Yeezus and I have the same Jesus, but he's doing something over here. He's in some type of religion. It's clear. I don't know if we have the same religion, but like, there's something going on there. And I honestly, the Sunday services like kind of scare me. Like, I feel like I'm going to leave possessed. Like, no offense, sorry, but like, there's something off here. Pete replied, "Why don't we meet after Sunday service and the Saints game? I'll be at the Beverly Hills Hotel. We can have food and talk it out in my room, privately, one-on-one, man-to-man," which, Kim, you got yourself a good one, because the fact that he's trying to go and like make peace with Kanye, and he's being so, it seems very genuine to me. Like, that is so mature of him. "What you are doing to your family is dangerous and is going to scar them for life. Please handle these matters privately, bro. I beg you." Kanye said, "You want to see me? Come to Sunday service." And that's something like, I think Pete says, this isn't public, dude. I'm not like, okay, let's see what he has to say. But anyways, it's clear that like Kanye wants to make this a moment where there's going to be a paparazzi pics where there's like, I don't know, Pete showing up to Sunday service, or maybe like Kanye would do something to Pete in public to, to get clout off of the situation. But Pete Davidson doesn't want to make this public. "I'm not here for pictures and press," which is obviously all you care about. He might be right there. "My offer stands. I wish you'd man up for once in your life." I wonder how much time are in between these. Like, is he just sending these back to back to back to back? "Let me help you, man. I struggle with mental health stuff too. It's not an easy journey. You don't have to feel this way anymore. There's no shame in having a little help. You'll be so happy and at peace. You have, of course, Kanye does not want Pete's help. Like, what, Skeet's help? What do you mean? You have no idea how nice I've been to you despite your actions towards me, which makes sense to me. I mean, literally, like, Kanye made a video of him, like, getting his head, like, cut off and, like, burying him, like, it's just like, and then growing roses around him and then cutting off those roses and giving it to Kim. Like, that is just so weird. And Pete has been really nice. And honestly, Pete does seem like a good guy to me. Like, I know I'm in the 1% that actually thinks Pete Davidson's attractive. Like, I think he was more attractive when he didn't have all the tattoos, but I'm just like not like huge into like full body tattoos. I've stopped SNL from talking about or making fun of you, which they've wanted to do for months. I've stopped stand-up comedians. So Pete Davidson is trying to reiterate to Kanye that, like, hey man, like, I'm not against you. I'm trying to be on your side. Like, I've even told my workplace, like, leave Kanye out of it. It's like, you know, it's gotten too much for him and his relationship with Kim and his personal life. And like, you can really respect that because it seems like Kanye is trying to make a moment out of everything. And honestly, if Pete were to take, you know, Kanye to, like, if he were to talk about Kanye at SNL, then it would, you know, do numbers. People would be really interested in it. People are probably waiting for it because they know that they have this beef. But Pete wants to be the bigger person here. At least that's what it seems like from these messages. Okay, so I found the rest of that message. I've stopped stand-up comedians from doing bits about you because I don't want the father of my girl's kids to look bad out there. I have your back even though you treat me like crap because I want everything to be smooth. But if you continue to press me like you have for the past 6 months, I'm going to stop being nice, which that sounds like a threat, and I don't think Kanye does well with threats. That's probably why he's gone on this huge rant on Instagram about North's TikTok. Everyone in the comments right now are bringing up the fact that Pete was like in bed with Kim. Like, oh my gosh, that is just so shady. And it looks like Pete is trying to settle the situation. Like, Kanye has been pretty much bullying and harassing Pete publicly, so Pete decided he wanted to release these messages, and I think it shows that he not only is standing up for himself, but he's also trying to make peace. And I don't know who Dave Sirius is. It's not Cyrus, right? That's Sirius, like the radio. Dave Sirius. I'm not entirely sure who this is, but it's Pete's friend, and that's who released the message. Okay, so for some reason, Dave's Instagram is down right now. I'm not entirely sure why, but he is an American writer and stand-up comedian. Looks like he produces and writes sketch comedy, and he's been a writer of SNL since 2015. So they're friends in the workplace, and I'm not entirely sure how he released the messages, but damn, Dave, that's a boss move, like low key. Like, he got himself involved for no reason at all, and probably because he, you know, has been watching this go down, and he doesn't want to see his friend, his colleague, be dragged anymore. At the end of the day, I am here for this petty drama. Like, this is just so, like, it's just so bad that it's good. Like, with this picture of him in the bed, it's just too much to handle. But at the same time, like, I wish that the kids weren't involved in this and that, like, they weren't being brought into this. And honestly, do we even really want to see all this? Not really. Like, it might be like entertaining, but it's also kind of stressful. Like, when I'm reading those messages, I'm like, oh gosh, can you imagine being in that situation? Like, their drama is stressing me out and I'm not even involved. So it's an unfortunate situation, but it's interesting how it plays out and how these famous people cope with this and how they use the media against each other and for their own benefit. And it seems like Kanye has been using the media a lot, and it's interesting to see Pete kind of respond because we've seen Kim respond, but we don't really see much from Pete or Skeet, whatever you want to call him. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Here's my email. Send me video ideas, whether it's related to this or not. Any video ideas that you guys have for me, send them my way, and I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye, guys.